Hello, my dear students. Welcome back to the video lesson. I'm Shweta Gupta, your maths teacher. Today I'm going to teach you part 3 of lesson number 17. The topic of this part is word sums based on area and perimeter. So, let's get started. Children, you have learned how to find out the area and perimeter of a rectangle and a square. So now let's do word sums based on the area and perimeter of rectangle and square. So let's come to exercise 17C. The first question of this exercise is Hari Prasad's triangular field has sides of 90 meter, 80 meter and 70 meter. How much barbed wire will he need for fencing the field if he uses 3 lengths of wire along each side? How much will he have to pay for the wire if it costs rupees 50 per meter? So children, you can see in the picture given here, this is the picture of the triangular field of Hari Prasad, and the 3 sides of this triangular field are 90 meter, 80 meter and 70 meter. So how much barbed wire will he need for fencing the field, means for putting fence around his field, okay? And if he uses not 1 length but 3 length of wire along each side. So let us see how we are going to solve this problem. Children, if we put a single length of wire for fencing the field, so the single length of barbed wire used for fencing the field will be equal to perimeter of the triangular field, right? And how do we find out the perimeter? By adding all the sides. So it is equal to 90 meter plus 80 meter plus 70 meter, which in turn is equal to 240 meter. So this much is the single length of barbed wire used for fencing the field. But Hari Prasad uses 3 length of the barbed wire. So for this, how much barbed wire will he need? Let us see. So 3 lengths of barbed wire used for fencing the field is equal to 3 multiplied by 240 meter, which in turn is equal to 720 meter. So children, he will need 720 meter of barbed wire for fencing the field. Now what is the second part of the question? Well, the second part of the question is how much will he have to pay for the wire if it costs rupees 50 per meter? Well, if the cost of 1 meter of barbed wire is rupees 50, then we know that he needed 720 meter of barbed wire. So what will be the cost of 720 meter of barbed wire? Let us find out. Cost of 1 meter of wire is equal to rupees 50. Therefore, cost of 720 meter of wire is equal to rupees 50 multiplied by 720, which in turn is equal to rupees 36,000. Thus, our answer is he has to pay rupees 36,000 for the wire. Now children, let's come to the second word sum of this exercise. The question is, Lakshmi divided her rectangular field into 2 plots as shown in the picture or in the figure. Find the area of each plot. are they the same size? So children, you can see in the picture, this is a rectangular plot of Lakshmi, and she has divided this rectangular plot or rectangular field into two plots, right? Plot 1 and plot 2. And children, you can see, so how we are going to find out the area of each plot? Let us see. First of all, the area of the whole rectangular field is equal to, as we know, that the area of a rectangle is length into breadth. So what we are going to do? We are going to multiply the length of the field by its breadth. So what is the length of the field? It is 100 meter. And what is the breadth of the field? It is 40 meter. So 100 meter multiplied by 40 meter is equal to 4000 square meter. Right. Now children, as we know that the diagonal divides the rectangle and square into half, so we can say that the area of plot 1 is equal to area of plot 2, right? And area of each plot is equal to half of the area of the rectangular field. So 1 by 2 multiplied by the area of the rectangular field, which is 4000 square meter. So 1 by 2 multiplied by 4000 square meter is equal to 2000 square meter. Right. Therefore, area of each plot, that is plot 1 and plot 2, is equal to 2000 square meter. Now children, let's come to question number 3 of this exercise. The question is, a farmer divided his square-shaped land into 3 parts as shown in the figure. He gave 2 parts to Mukesh and the third part to Naresh. How much land did each get? So children, let us find out the solution of this word problem. First of all, each side of the square-shaped land is equal to 80 meter plus 70 meter, which is equal to 150 meter. And this we can very easily see from the figure. Now, let us give name to this square-shaped field as ABCD. Right? So now, line OP divides the square-shaped land into two rectangles, rectangle AOPD and rectangle OBCP. Right? Now children, the area of rectangle AOPD is equal to L multiplied by B, that is length multiplied by breadth. And what is the length of this rectangle? It is 150 meter. And what is the breadth of this rectangle? It is 80 meter, right? So 150 meter multiplied by 80 meter is equal to 12,000 square meter. Now children, the area of rectangle OBCP is equal to length multiplied by breadth. And what is the length of this rectangle? It is also 150 meter. And what is the breadth of this rectangle? It is 70 meter. So 150 meter multiplied by 70 meter is equal to 10,500 square meter. Now children, the diagonal DO divides the rectangle AOPD into two equal triangles. As we know that the diagonal in a rectangle, diagonal of a rectangle divides the rectangle into two halves, right? So, the diagonal DO divides the rectangle AOPD into two equal triangles, triangle 1 and triangle 2. Now children, the area of triangle 1 is equal to area of triangle 2, which in turn is equal to half the area of the rectangle AOPD, which is equal to 12,000 square meter. So 1 by 2 multiplied by 12,000 square meter is equal to 6,000 square meter. Now, diagonal CO divides the rectangle OBCP into two equal triangles, which is triangle 3 and triangle 4. So, area of triangle 3 is equal to area of triangle 4, which is equal to 1 by 2 or half the area of the rectangle OBCP, which is 10,500 square meter. So 1 by 2 multiplied by 10,500 square meter, which is equal to 5,250 square meter. Therefore, our answer is land got by Mukesh is equal to area of triangle 1 and triangle 3, which is equal to 6,000 square meter plus 5,250 square meter, which in turn is equal to 11,250 square meter. Land got by Naresh is equal to area of triangle 2 and triangle 4. So, 6,000 square meter plus 5,250 square meter, which in turn is equal to 11,250 square meter. So children, this way we have come to the end of the part 3 of lesson number 17, and we will continue with this exercise 17C in the next video lesson, that is part 4 of lesson 17. I hope you have very well understood all the 3 word sums. Thank you, my dear students, for watching the video lesson till the end. Keep watching, keep learning.